The Hundred Years' War, a brutal conflict between England and France, had finally ended. Peace, however, was a distant dream. The year was 1415. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we unravel the secrets of ancient mysteries. France was a kingdom in ruins. Villages lay in ashes. Fields were barren, haunted by the ghosts of fallen soldiers. The war had drained the treasury, leaving the French monarchy weak and vulnerable. Political instability festered like an open wound. Powerful nobles, their ranks swollen with men-at-arms hardened by years of warfare, saw a chance to seize power. The stage was set for a new conflict, one that would pit Frenchmen against Frenchmen. A conflict born not of foreign invasion, but of internal strife. Two factions locked in a deadly embrace of ambition and revenge would emerge from the ashes of the 100 Years' War. Their names would forever be etched in the annals of French history. The Armagnacs and the Burgundians. Their rivalry would tear the kingdom apart. This was the perilous state of France in the late 14th and early 15th centuries, a kingdom teetering on the brink of chaos, ripe for the picking by those ambitious enough to seize it. The power vacuum, left by a weakened monarchy, was quickly filled by two powerful ducal houses, the Armagnacs and the Burgundians. These were not mere families vying for influence, they were political and military forces to be reckoned with. Leading the Armagnac faction was Bernard VII, Count of Armagnac. A ruthless and ambitious man, he was known for his political maneuvering and his vast network of alliances. Opposing him was John the Fearless, Duke of Burgundy. A man of immense wealth and power, John ruled over a vast duchy that straddled the modern-day border between France and Belgium. He was a formidable figure, known for his military prowess and his unwavering ambition. The rivalry between these two powerful figures was more than just a clash of personalities, it was a struggle for the very soul of France. The Armagnacs championed the traditional power of the French monarchy, albeit a monarchy they could control. The Burgundians espoused a more decentralized vision of France, where powerful dukes held sway. At the heart of this brewing storm sat the King of France, Charles VI. A tragic figure, Charles's reign was marred by bouts of debilitating mental illness. His episodes, often characterized by delusions, paranoia, and violent outbursts, earned him the unfortunate moniker, Charles the Mad. These bouts of madness left the king incapable of ruling effectively, creating a dangerous power vacuum at the heart of the French monarchy. The king's illness was a source of both fear and opportunity. Charles's court became a stage for a macabre play, with the Armagnacs and Burgundians vying for control of the king and, by extension, the kingdom. The king, lost in the fog of his own mind, became a pawn in their deadly game of power. The simmering tensions between the Armagnacs and Burgundians finally boiled over in 1407. Louis, Duke of Orleans, a prominent member of the Armagnac faction and brother to the increasingly unstable King Charles VI, was brutally assassinated on the streets of Paris. The culprit, none other than John the Fearless, Duke of Burgundy. It was a brazen act, a calculated display of power that sent shockwaves through the French court. John, fearing retribution, initially denied any involvement in the assassination. However, he soon realized that the deed was done, and there was no turning back. He publicly justified his actions, claiming that he had acted to save France from Louis's corrupting influence. The assassination of Louis of Orleans was not just a personal tragedy. It was a spark that ignited the tinderbox of resentment and ambition that had been building for years. The fragile peace that had existed between the Armagnacs and Burgundians shattered completely. Open warfare erupted on the streets of Paris, a grim prelude to the decades of bloodshed that would follow. France, already weakened by years of war with England, was now consumed by its own internal demons. The French people, already burdened by the scars of the 100 Years' War, now faced a new enemy, themselves. As the dust settled from the initial clashes of the Civil War, one cannot help but ponder the weight of what could have been. The war between the Armagnacs and the Burgundians was not just a power struggle, it was a pivotal moment in French history. The outcome of this conflict had the potential to reshape the entire trajectory of France and, by extension, Europe itself. Imagine a world where the Armagnacs emerged victorious. With a stronger central monarchy, France might have avoided the chaos that plagued the later stages of the 100 Years' War. A unified and stable France could have been a beacon of strength, potentially altering the course of European politics. The Renaissance, a period of immense cultural and intellectual growth, might have seen France at its forefront, leading the charge in art, science, and philosophy. Conversely, consider a scenario where the Burgundians triumphed. A fragmented France with regional powers holding more sway could have led to a decentralized and divided nation. This alternate history would have profound implications for the balance of power in Europe. The neighboring kingdoms, sensing an opportunity, might have vied for influence over the fractured French territories, leading to a different set of alliances and conflicts that could have reshaped the continent. The civil war between the Armagnacs and Burgundians was more than just a battle for power. It was a crossroads in history. The choices made and the battles fought during this period echo through time, reminding us of the delicate balance upon which history pivots. As we reflect on the weight of what could have been, we gain a deeper understanding of the significance of this tumultuous chapter in French history. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries and thrilling adventures into the past.